This is my lesson 49 with steppers. It's totally interrupt driven. We're driving it by interrupts. We're not polling the switch pins to see if they've been pressed or not. We're doing it by interrupts, and as that being the case, you have to have a bounce-free switch. So we've incorporated a switch debouncer here. It'll debounce 6 switches. We only have 4 here, but it's going to debounce these switches because it's imperative that the switch, we have a clean switch from a high to low in order to generate the interrupts. But the first thing we're going to do is kind of get a calibration. We have it set for 2038 counts per revolution. And let's see, we got that. Let's see if it'll go around. It should come back to the same reference point. Yeah, almost. Let's see, try that again. A little bit short. And that's at the 2038. We're going to kind of get this thing calibrated before we start. That's a little farther. Okay. Let's change that, and then we'll run it again. We're going to go to 148. Some of these motors may require a 2048 in order to go the full 360. You know, they're low-cost steppers, so that's what you get. Okay, we've updated the code here. We're at 2048. I'm just going to move this over with our reference. And we're going to try that again. We have the green switch set up right now to go 360. Okay, that's about right on the money. Let's try it again. Yeah, 2048. We're going to stay at 2048. That seems like to be the closest that we're going to get. So we're going to stay at that. And then we'll reprogram that switch to green to give us what we want. We want the, well, when we do get it done, this one will be 1 step forward, or 1 degree forward, 10 degrees forward, 1 degree back, 10 degrees back. We start back up again. We're going to reset it, and we'll go on to the next step here. Okay, we're set up again, so let's go for it. You're going to kind of set our reference there again, and we're going to go, let's go 1 degree at a time. We're going to go 3 degrees forward. 2, 3 degrees forward, 3 degrees back. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go 10 degrees forward. I'm going to do another 10. That's 30 degrees forward. Then we're going to go 30 degrees backwards. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good job. Looks like that's working. And again, it's interrupt driven. We're not polling. We're doing it via interrupts. And we'll take a look at the code next. Let's go over the code. We have our stepper library we're going to include. Some constants here for our interrupt pins. The steps per revolution. Stepper motor, we're going to set that up. We have a serial begin here. We're going to set the speed to 10 for our stepper. These are our interrupts. We're going to 1 per each switch. This is the interrupt service routines that we're going to call for the forward and then the backwards movement. Then we have a loop. So since we're not polling, we're not slowing down the loop. So anytime we have a falling edge on any of these switches, we're going to call the interrupt service routine. And these are the 4 routines right here that we'll call.